Supreme Court order in the US is still in place, and with less than 24 hours to go, some citizens of America are starting to lose the plot. Hi there, and thank you to everybody for joining me in yet another video back at the channel that just gone viral. If you're new here, we cover news and crime articles and give an analytic point of view and a different perspective that the media won't always tell you. So if you're new here, smash subscribe, and with that being said, let's get straight into today's video. With only 2 days left till Donald Trump's inauguration and less than 24 hours to go before a new ban is in place, TikTok have said on Friday that they would turn off more than 170 million American account users and access to the super popular video app on Sunday. This was unless President Joe Biden's administration acts urgently to assure the company it will not be punished for violating the terms of looming bans.
If your TikTok feed goes dark tomorrow, here's why. The clock is ticking and it's not looking good. The US Supreme Court has upheld a law mandating TikTok's sale to American buyers or a shutdown by 1 a.m. ET, Sunday, January 19th, 2025. This landmark ruling, driven by national security concerns, leaves TikTok with few options. The Biden administration on its way out won't enforce the ban, passing the baton to the incoming Trump administration. President-elect Trump, though initially supportive of the ban, is contemplating a temporary suspension while negotiating potential deals with China. TikTok CEO Shouzi Chu warns that over 170 million American users could lose access if no assurances are given. Potential buyers like Elon Musk, Amazon and Microsoft are in the wings, but no deals have been struck. The clock is ticking. Will TikTok survive in the US, or will it go dark tomorrow?
A bipartisan law signed by Biden in April requires TikTok to sell to American buyers by Sunday or face bans in the United States. The Supreme Court earlier in the day allowed the controversial ban to still stand. The Biden administration has made it clear it would leave the enforcement of the ban to President-elect Donald Trump, who will be inaugurated on Monday, and a White House official referred to Friday night and its position on the matter being significantly clear. While the official did not rule out further action before the Sunday deadline, they did say that the administration had clearly signalled that it would not penalise service providers like Google and Apple for hosting TikTok on Sunday. But still, TikTok said that was not enough. The statements issued today by both the Biden White House and the Department for Justice have failed to provide the necessary clarity and assurance to the service providers.
I understand you had a quick phone call with Trump just a short while ago. What do you have to say?
Yeah, I got the first reaction from Donald Trump to this TikTok ban being upheld by the Supreme Court unless ByteDance sells TikTok. And he said, quote, "It ultimately goes up to me, so you're going to see what I'm going to do." I asked him what measures he would take to reverse the ban, what he thinks he can do as president. And he said, again, he'll be making the decision. Congress has given me the decision, so I'll be making the decision. He didn't provide further details exactly on what that means, Jim. We know from our reporting that his team has been weighing some sort of executive action that could be taken to give ByteDance more time. As you know, the law has really high limits here. It says that there could be a 90-day extension for ByteDance for some deal to be worked out for it to be sold, but only if there are concrete negotiations taking place showing that there really is a buyer and that these are real negotiations. But as you know, ByteDance has said that it does not want to sell the app. I mean, that is the latest that we've heard from ByteDance. Now, we know that President Trump spoke to President Xi of China this morning as well, and I asked him about that, and he did confirm that the two talked, and he said they had a great talk about TikTok and a great talk about many other subjects. He didn't want to go into any further detail about that, but it is notable that he talked to President Xi because that's really the source of the concern here, that this is a Chinese-owned company, right, that owns TikTok. And as you saw from the Supreme Court opinion today, the concern is the national security implications, that China is collecting data on American citizens and that it could be used to manipulate Americans. And so that is basically Donald Trump's reaction. So it remains to be seen what specifically he's going to do. But he is saying in his first reaction that it's ultimately up to me. But again, this ban goes into effect Sunday. And the Biden administration, the Biden White House officials telling CNN that it's going to leave it up to Donald Trump. And so what happens between Sunday and when Trump takes office is a real question, because these companies are worried they're going to be fined by the minute, apparently, if TikTok continues after the ban is put into place. And so there's a lot of open questions right now.
Donald Trump has always been known as a man to fight against the system and a man of justice, law and order. But what does this mean for Donald Trump? With another speech rally planned on Sunday on the 19th of January, what is exactly in store for Donald Trump? And will he face the repercussions of wanting to reverse the ban? As we know, in the UK, we follow suit with the US, and we're normally a few years behind, if not sooner these days. So what does this mean for the UK, and will it be next to be banned from using TikTok? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think this is unfair to the US citizens, or do you think it's just doing them a favour? I hope you enjoyed the video and the content. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next video.